Big up Bubba. Big up Bubba. This is about Wes Watson. Big up Bubba. Wes Watson. Fake alpha male Wes Watson just hit rock bottom again with Jack Doherty. So another Jack Doherty video. 2 streams in a row. What's Jack Doherty doing now? Jack Doherty seems to have an ability to just, you know, he has the opposite of a Midas touch, it feels like. But it seems, for whatever reason, why are these guys so close? They really get each other, innit? There's probably some sort of like kinship amongst like nuisance streamers. Sorry, there's some sort of kinship between these two. They've done quite a lot of streams together. I'm pretty sure they've done a lot of streams together for some reason. Wes Watson and Jack Doherty, but let's check it out anyway.
Last time on the Alpha Male Universe.
There was a time when I was like, don't get drunk, don't do this, don't do that. And I realized I was disconnected from everybody. Like, I still do everything to be successful, whatever. You guys need to be very disciplined for like a 5 to 7 to 10 year span to become successful. Hey, look at you guys, my boy came over here right now. He's been a client of mine for fitness and stuff like that.
For fitness, my client. I wonder how much he's paying a month. I wonder how much he pays Wes Watson a month.
But the first like few days we hung out, she came back and she said, "Did you hook up with anyone?" I said yes. And she said, like, who? And I said, well, it was 3 people. And she's like,
Jesus Christ.
Yes. And she's like, that's fucked up. And I said, wait, it was actually 5.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit.
That is so embarrassing to be lying about how many women you're clapping, but this is the Alpha Male Universe. So welcome back, everyone. And Bubba Army, before we get started, be sure to report Natty with the BBL stink fatty, sneak dissing him. You know, I guess we'll leave it for you to interpret in the comment sections down below if she's sneak dissing him, but I'm in the camp that she is in this stream. We have him bragging about how much money he makes as usual, and even crashing out about the haters. This episode is gonna have it all, so be sure to get in the flow.
Let's read what the people are saying. What they saying?
Ask him about.
Exactly. Look what the people are
Don't say
saying.
anyone's names for haters and shit.
No, I know.
Don't give them no clout because they're fucking
I know.
smoking lames.
I already know that.
Imagine if you were a man and you made videos about another.
Bro, he's lost so much weight, innit? He's definitely, I think he's on Ozempic. He's got the Ozempic face, innit? He's got that really droopy face that you get with Ozempic. He's lost a lot of weight, innit? A lot of muscle mass. Jesus, he's looking really old in the face. Unfortunately, that's what Ozempic does to you. It makes you look really old in the face. He's lost so much mass. So much mass, clearly. He's almost like he's been like deflated, you know? They've like popped the air out of his fucking biceps and chest and whatever else it may be. It's pretty fucking wild how you just transform like this overnight. Hopefully it's not a fucking terminal disease, by the way, because I think he's getting trolled and sort of like, hopefully it's not nothing crazy. It just looks like he's probably been on some, you know, Ozempic or whatever. He's done something. GLP-1s, peptides, whatever. He's done something clearly. Or maybe he just ran out of roids. I don't know. But I think somebody said, maybe he actually got advice from his doctor. Maybe for once he listened, you know, advice from his doctor, because he's probably been abusing steroids for a while. And they said, hey, if you want to live, you should probably quit this shit, because your heart is like, you know, on its last legs.
Other man and you thought you were winning, and your chick sitting there like, God damn it, bro, like, get off this dude's, like, your whole life is based on this guy Wes Watson, like, please. And your chicks just sit there, or they probably don't have chicks. They probably have like real lesser dudes that are like their bitches, and they're like just playing Dungeons and Dragons.
By the way, Jack Doherty's starting to look rough too, by the way. I think it's interesting how it catches up to you, how the human body is. It's interesting how the human body can withstand and endure a lot of shit, but comes a point where there comes a stage at one point in your life where all the bad decisions, all the bad life choices, crazy lifestyles, it does seem to catch up with you in your face. Something just happens overnight. You just wake up, you look a certain way. And I think Jack Doherty's got that kind of look. Jack Doherty's now he just looks, you know? He's got that, there's a look about him where he's kind of like, he's looking a bit rough around the edges. Or maybe just he's getting older, but I'm starting to see it in his face a lot more. He's starting to look, you know? Like this shit's taking its toll. But is he gonna stop? Probably not. Probably fucking not.
What the fuck they do, but I don't know. Dude, this whole thing about this like Like saying guys like me are like not alphas. Like what the fuck's the matter with your brain, fool?
Could you imagine being a grown man and crashing out like this on a live stream to thousands of people because some random person on the internet called you a fake alpha male? So sometimes I usually get a comment or two that says, Bubba, why do you title your videos all the same? Fake alpha male inserts this name, it's over, blah, blah, blah. And it's because I know that it pisses these guys off. When they get called a fake alpha male, we're just laughing at their ass and they really take it to heart. This dude is crashing out over the dumbest shit ever. And he always wants to say, oh, you know, don't give any of these guys clout.
And also, just referring to yourself as the alpha male is inherently cringe, no? Is it just me? Like, literally, like, actually, you know, without any level of, like, what's that word called? Without any level of, like, irony, like, referring to yourself as a fucking alpha male and wanting to be taken seriously and getting offended when people call you a fake alpha male is incredibly lame. Incredibly lame. And probably the opposite of what an alpha male would do if you actually were a quote-unquote real alpha male.
Everyone knows who's clowning your ass. It's John Bravo, Saints Mafia, the Bubba Army, and a couple other channels. That's who's clowning his ass, but he wants to pretend he's like some gatekeeper or whatever. I genuinely don't care. I don't need the clout. I make these videos for fun. I think it's hilarious to hop on the mic and roast somebody who's so insecure but tries to portray himself as being a macho man. I genuinely get like enjoyment out of it. It's hilarious. I think it's fun, and let's continue on with the video.
Not alphas. Like what the fuck's the matter with your brain, fool? If you went in the place with the hottest chicks, I will take them all. You will have none.
Okay.
Stupid. Like it happens every weekend. My buddy owns like the biggest shit. He's like, Wes, you pull more chicks than anybody. Like,
one thing that makes me mad is when people say I'm like immature. I'm like, bro, like then if someone this immature, if I'm that immature, why haven't you accomplished way more than me in life? Like why?
So somebody called Jack Doherty immature, and his response was, if I'm immature, why have I accomplished way more than you in life? What does that have to do with anything? Also, what have you accomplished? You're a popular live streamer, but what have you, like, just as a weird cope, like, excuse me? If I'm so immature, why do I have more money than you? It's like, that's not, what does that have to do with being immature? What does that have to do with being immature, honestly? These guys, like, I wonder how they would be. I'm always been curious. What would their content be like if they weren't popular, right? If they didn't have many fans or whatever. If they didn't live in these fucking great houses and shit and drive fucking Bugatti. I wonder what their content would be like. Because it seems like they do wrap a lot of their identity, a lot of their self-worth around their material possessions, you know, their ability to look after their family and friends without any level of limit. I don't know, they love all that materialism shit. So I'm always curious to know what would actually happen if they still had the same fire to maybe create content, but they weren't as fortunate as they are to have the fans that they have. Because, you know, he's talking all this big talk, but it's like, brother, that doesn't take away from the point. If somebody called you annoying at one point, you know, it doesn't take away from or someone called you immature, it doesn't make you telling them, hey, I'm more rich than you, make what they said to you less of a thing, you know? But hey, what do I know?
Are you letting someone that's so mature? Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. No matter what, it's like I have to be mature enough to fucking do what I do every day. And
you're
like,
basically saying you have like immaturity in your character, but you have financial maturity. Well, you don't have financial maturity. You're a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like the financial maturity carries over any other type of maturity possible.
I have maturity in every way. Like my mature as fuck. It matures as I go on, and like it isn't my.
But I also like play a character, like you know. It's like people like. Yeah, let's go. Can we show them the?
There's a lot of weird shit in there.
Like what?
We love it.
Let me go first.
No, he's actually like a neat freak.
I'm joking. There's nothing weird.
He's actually very organized. He's like a neat freak, like just like me. I'm so OCD. I keep everything.
You guys go check it out.
But I pulled up.
What happened?
Hold on. Let me go look up.
Oh, so he made it out.
These two lames, Jack Doherty, Broccoli Head, and the cornball bald man, Wes Watson, they definitely deserve each other. Honestly, they should just make out because they have like this bromance going on. It's very obvious. I think Wes wants to get clapped by the
They seem to really get along though. That's really interesting. From all the posts I've seen, Wes Watson doesn't really seem to get along with other content creators too well. You know, they seem to kind of get annoyed or get, you know, it's a lot to enjoy him day to day, I'd assume. But for whatever reason, these two seem to click. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe they see themselves in each other, but for whatever reason, these two seem to really get along quite well.
Broccoli, who knows? Maybe it'll happen in the future on Jack's OF. I swear that's probably going to be a possible timeline. I'm not even kidding. But I want to bring this up. I just want to have a thoughtful conversation with everyone. They're really upset that they get called immature brats, okay? And it's because they try to cope and they say, well, I have a bunch of money. You know, Jack is rich and Wes is probably rich as well too. But that doesn't mean anything when you acquired your wealth through nefarious means, through illegitimate means, through dishonorable ways. I usually say this, okay? Sorry if I'm stumbling a little bit on my words. I just freestyle everything on the mic. I usually posture this to people when they try to make wealth the number one priority in their life. And I say, why would you value something that narcos are literally getting every single day, destroying humanity? You have people investing in industries that are destroying people's lives, yet you are making money king in your life. And usually they sit back and they go, oh, I never thought about that. It's like, why do we value money over everything? You literally are destroying your own humanity by making yourself just all focused on money. You basically turn into Broccoli Head and Wes Watson. At the end of the day, if you let it just devour you, if you decide I'm gonna try to accomplish money by any means possible, that's what you end up like. And I'm sorry for going off on a tangent for like 2 minutes, but I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Yeah, but I think that's part and parcel why people like their content too. You know, you can bemoan their like their focus on materialism and consumerism and whatever else it may be, and being whatever. It's part of why people also like their streams. People like their streams because you're gonna see McLarens, you're gonna see Bugattis, you're gonna see, maybe they're rented but you don't care because you want to see that lifestyle. You're gonna see them maybe go to a club, get kicked out, say some crazy shit to a girl, maybe a bit of flirting, maybe this, maybe that. You want to kind of see this, like, you know, this like lifestyle, because a lot of people I think watch these type of people and probably, you know, live vicariously through them, because they also want to be in these rooms, they also want to have these homes that look like Airbnbs. Yeah, I guess.
Nice.
So I just like don't even drive, to be honest, and he doesn't even drive either. I don't even know why he has all these cars. Like he doesn't even drive them.
Really?
But yeah, I met him at Kiki's.
Does he go to Starbucks at least?
No, everything gets sent to the house. We don't go, like, we don't leave the house.
I used to never drive at all. And now
No,
the
we don't
only time
leave
I
the
drive
house.
is when I
Everything
go
gets
to
sent to
breakfast with her. So
You guys do breakfast?
she gets me out the house, yeah.
That's it. You guys do pura vida vibes.
Sometimes, yeah. But like, we go like, yeah, we gotta go there, yeah.
With them.
I was asking her.
Roll your fucking shirt up. She got a six pack and shit. She
Okay.
Do that in the, I don't.
She got like a crazy six pack and a fat ass. She's not showing it. Everybody's crazy. Roll your shirt up.
What are you guys doing tonight?
All right, so we actually.
Has anyone noticed how Wes Watson is being aggressive towards his new lady? Like, he grabs her, pulls her inward. Just some of the body language isn't right. It's not checking off correctly. And I find that really strange. He's telling everyone.
He's being alpha, innit? That's what being alpha is. Alpha is like pulling a girl you're into by the shirt, by her shoulder, and dragging her towards you. That's what being alpha is about. That's what being alpha is about. Pulling your girlfriend towards you that aggressively from the shoulder. That's what you should be doing. That's what gentlemen do.
Oh, she's got a big fat one and she's got abs. Everyone look at her body. You know what? Take your shirt off. Like, bro, what is going on? That is so cringe. And speaking of cringe, have you noticed how the lady that's accompanying Jack Doherty, her energy is way off. She's uncomfortable. She doesn't want to be there. And it's actually going to get way worse because
she's there for a check, man. She's clearly there to do a job. She's there to do a job. She's going to get her money and keep it moving. That's why she's standing the way that she's standing and looking the way that she's looking. Yeah, big up Joe from MIA as well. Even in Miami, you can tell when it's real money v fake money, rented v owned, etc. You can always tell. Really? Okay. I'd imagine if you're local, you probably could. I don't think I could tell. I think I'd get duped. I think if I saw a guy with like a bust down and with a bust down and his arm hanging over the fucking door with his roof down in his Lambo, you know, I'd think he's like a baller. You know, I wouldn't know that, you know, the bus stand's rented, the car's rented. You know, I wouldn't know none of that shit. I just assume that's a fucking baller.
because Wes Watson is going to basically try to force these women to drink for the stream. Oh God, man, it gets so cringe. But I want to finish off with this. I swear Jack Doherty watches these videos because the whole Starbucks Wes Watson drinking with Karen memes is something we always talk about here on the channel because he's all about drinking and connecting with people, whatever the fuck that means. But we always say he's drinking Starbucks, and Jack Doherty's like, oh, does he get Starbucks? I swear bro is watching his videos. So let's continue on with the rest of the stream.
He probably does though, innit? Because think about it, if you're a Jack Doherty, Wes Watson type of guy, you don't get people making videos about you because they like you. So you're probably going to check out these videos anyway, because these are only videos people are making. No one's making like clips of these guys like you know, praising what they do, talking about all the fun things they talk about. Do you know what I mean? They're clipping them because they want to take the piss. Yeah, a bit of drop from yeah, exactly. If they rev the engine, it's rented. I love that. That's brilliant.
Because that's what I'm.
Okay, you guys right there. Hey, you two, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You guys are gonna play a shot game. $100 for every 2 shots. Go. I'll give you guys $100 for every 2 shots. You ready? I'll give you $100 for that, but 2 more. Jose, you guys get it too.
20.
Are you want to do that? You want to make some money? $100 every 2 shots. Go.
What is this?
You better start. Time's limited.
Wait, what happened? What were you saying?
You're gonna take 2 shots for $100, and Jose's gonna serve them up and do the count, and I'll give you guys some money.
Jose, run that shit back right now. Please run it 3, because I can.
Jack.
Run it 3.
She's like, Jack, why'd you bring me by this fucking dude's house?
Crowned Jose getting cream pied once again for everyone to laugh at. Like, this guy's legitimately a butler.
Jose, the assistant. Who the fuck? Big up Jose, man. What a gig. What a fucking gig, man. Imagine being Wes Watson's bottle boy. Jesus Christ, man. Wes Watson's BBL wrangler. God almighty. Big up Jose there. A job's a job, innit? A job's a job.
I was never lying when I said that Jose is like a little man butler. He's like Wes Watson's bitch. I think it's something to do with like the prison dynamic or whatever. Like, Wes wants to LARP that shit again. He never had a bitch. He was the one who was getting stretched out in prison. So he was Jesus like, Christ. Now it's my time to shine. And he got crowned Jose. Only the best of the best. But yeah, so Wes is like trying to get these ladies to drink. The skunka, she wants to make that money. She's like, yeah, I want to drink. But did you notice how Jack Doherty's accompanying lady, she's not feeling that? And Wes is like, you know, drink, come on, drink. And also, why would anyone even want to party over there after being called Tweedledee and Tweedledum or whatever you say, right? However you say that shit. I don't even know if I said it right? But like, that shit is insulting. I'm pretty sure that shit is insulting. Oh my God, man, this guy is such a narcissist. But let's see how it actually gets worse.
Do you want to do it?
$100 difference. Let's go, Cat. Lock in. We gotta.
She's gonna sit down there next to you.
How are we gonna pay the bills?
It's kind of crazy how they can't. It's kind of crazy how they can't create a like fun atmosphere where the girls feel like, you know, having drinks, having shots without having to without paying them, without having to pay them an absorbent amount for the shots. You know, they can't just have like a fun atmosphere. Like they can't. I mean, the vibe is just not vibing. So they have to offer these girls money. That's the only way they're gonna get loose, feel comfortable enough to drink. There has to be some sort of monetary incentive to make it work, you know? Some sort of monetary compensation that'll make it worth their while.
No, I just started. Marvin, you guys shut up. I just started. Okay.
We're gonna lose everything if you don't. I'm joking.
No,
You know how many people would like jump? You guys like.
Do you ever like wake up?
He loves doing that, innit? It's like a weird nervous tick. He loves doing that, innit? I'm joking. I think some of us pointed it out. He loves doing that, saying something that he clearly means, and then saying, "I'm joking. I'm just playing. I'm kidding.
And then you're like, "Fuck, I'm gonna lose everything," and then you have to get right back to work.
No, I realized I got a big sexy.
Yeah. No, I get happier a couple, like, I'll figure it out like an hour later, like, you know, everything's fine, what car do I buy? But then I'm like,
I get to be me every day, so how can I lose? Everyone else is a knack. Like, if I roll in and everyone else is there, I win every time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who's there. I don't give a fuck what celebrity's there, who's there. I will win every time. And it's just what it is. It's who I am.
Fucking hell. Anyway, enough of Wes Watson. Check out that Bubba video. So there's 4 minutes of it left. Big up Bubba. Big up Bubba. Big up Bubba. Fuck Wes Watson.